Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, Golden Zulu. So today we have one other interesting example under marginal functions, where the example here with me reads to say, the demand function of a monopolist is given by that, and the average cost function is also given by that. Remember here the question with us reads to say, determine consumer surplus at the price and quantity which the monopoly would like to fix. So for us to solve that, we need to understand what does the monopolist do. We know to say when the monopolist wants to maximize their profit, marginal revenue and marginal cost will always be the same. So for us here to solve for the value for P or the quantity, we need to find the marginal revenue together with the marginal cost. But how do we find that? So these are the steps to follow when you want to find the marginal cost together with the marginal revenue. So we know to say the function which we have been given here, which is the quantity is equal to 210 minus 3p, is not in the order in which marginal functions are always given. Remember, marginal functions are always given in terms of p. So in this case, you should make p the subject of the formula. So you take 210 to the other side, it will become a negative. So from here, you will divide both sides by negative 3, here by negative 3, and also here by negative 3. So we know to say negative 3 into negative 210 is 70. Then we will just rearrange this. Remember, we don't want to go against the rules of mathematics. So the function will bear such kind. So we know to say, remember from the preamble of our first video, we said it is from the demand function that we can derive the total revenue together with the marginal revenue. So for you to derive the total revenue, we will multiply the demand function by x. Remember the x they said is the quantity. So x times 70 is 70x, and x times negative 1 over 3 is negative x squared over 3. So this is the total revenues function. Then from here you can find the marginal revenue, where you just differentiate the total revenue. So the derivative of total revenues function gives us the marginal revenue. So in this case, 70x, the derivative is 70, and we know to say the derivative of x squared over 3 is 2x over 3. Then from here now, remember we are given the average function to be SC is equal to x plus 6 plus 10 over x, where we know to say if we want to find the total cost, remember the total cost is what gives us the average cost. Remember, average cost by definition is equal to total cost over quantity. So in this case, the average cost you're already given to have x plus 6 plus 10 over x. So we'll multiply this with our x so that we have the what? The total cost. Then from here, x times x is x squared, x times 6 is 6x, and we know to say this x can cancel with this one, so we have our answer to be 10 is equal to total cost. Then for us to get marginal cost here, we know to say marginal cost, we will get it when we differentiate total cost, where we will have 2x plus 6, where we know to say the derivative of every constant number is 0. Then remember in our preamble of this video, we said for a monopolist to be able to maximize his profit, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Then from here now we have 2x plus 6 is equal to 70 minus 2x over 3. Then from here now you will be able to solve fractions. So we will just multiply the 3 with what is this side. So 3 times 2x, that is 6x. 3 times 6, that is 18. Then we not say 3 times 70, that is 210 minus 2x. Then from here, we just group the like terms. So we have 6x plus 2x is equal to 210 minus 18. Where we know to say 6x plus 2x, that is 8x, is equal to 210 minus 18x, that is giving us 192. Remember, our main purpose is to find the value of x, so divide both sides by 8, where we know to say 8 goes into 192 24 times. So this is the value for the quantity, which is 24. Then for you to find the value for the price, we can just use the function which we were given. X is equal to 210 minus 3p, where we know to say x is 24 is equal to 210 minus 3p. Then from here we can group the like terms. So 24 minus 210 is equal to negative 3p. So we know to say 24 minus 210 is giving us negative 186 is equal to negative 3p, where our main interest is to find the value for p. So divide both sides by negative 3, where you will find the value of p now to be equal to 62. Thank you, your host, Golden Zulu.